You have to admit, even if you aren't there to buy, auctions are exciting events to witness.
But the animal auction at the Jackson County Fair is only the climactic cap of a full year of hard work of the kids in our local 4-H and FFA programs.
The auction is where kids get to see the fruit of their labors pay off, literally. Not only is it a satisfying reward for the participants, but it's also a great way for local businesses, organizations, and people to get involved helping kids in our community build bright futures.
Let's talk with Ron Anderson, a leader in the 4-H FFA auction for over 50 years.
So what is required for somebody to enter their animal into the auction?
Every kid, whether it's 4-H or FFA, must be enrolled into a club or a chapter to qualify to be in the auctions. They're going to have to, own the animal, purchase the animal, take care of it for all those months, some of them darn near a full year. Some of these kids raise their own animal, so they have it all the time, and there's certain weight limits they got to make on the market animals, certain quality limits. If they're not up to standard, they don't make the sale after they get here.
How does the auction help kids and farms in our community?
They have all of this time and effort into feeding and raising this project. And then the community comes to these sales, and it's the who's who of the community. And the kids do get a premium for their animals, so that really helps. Now, most of them kids will reinvest that money into their next year project, or they'll set some money aside for their college. These kids that are enrolled in 4-H and FFA are some of the better kids in a community because they learn how to speak in front of a group, they learn responsibility, which is really important. They learn to get up and work every day, and that's really important in our society today.
Why would you encourage somebody to purchase an animal at the auction?
If you are a businessman in this community, and with all the kids that are enrolled here, you're looking at 600-700 kids with these animals. It's great advertising for your business, your store, and these families will come back and support those businesses that support this event.
What can somebody do with their animal once they've purchased it at the auction?
We have a resale program where the price is established on each species every year. And if you don't want to use the meat yourself, and a lot of people do use the meat themselves, if you don't want to, you can just check resale, and you'll only be billed the difference between the resale value and what you pay.
What is the highest price you've ever seen an animal sell for?
Well, that's hard to remember, but I do remember a steer one time bringing $30 a pound.
Why is the auction part of the 4-H and FFA programs?
Way back when these kids, brought their animals to fair, they needed to have a way to merchandise them because they were raising market animals. So they bring them to the fair, and there was an auction established, and it's just part of the whole system, and it's a big draw to the fair. A lot of people come to watch these kids show their animals, but they really turn out to watch the kids sell their animals.
Well, there you have it. Great people and volunteers help to make great kids that become our employees and leaders in the future.